Why McKinsey? You are guaranteed to get this question at least once during the recruiting process. So, what is your interviewer looking for in your answer? In addition to answering the interviewer, you also need to be able to answer this question for yourself to ensure that you are building your consulting career with the best firm for you. In this video, we will cover why McKinsey asks the why McKinsey question, what makes McKinsey unique, how does McKinsey compare to Bain and BCG, how to answer the why McKinsey, sample answers from former McKinsey consultants. Be sure you watch to the end to get our tips on what not to say when you are asked why McKinsey.
Hi, I'm Jean with my consulting offer. Our company helps people from all types of backgrounds land their dream jobs at top consulting firms.
We have helped over 500 clients land their jobs in consulting, and we can help you too. For example, this is how we helped Nikhil get his offer at McKinsey.
My background's not in economics or business, so I didn't know too much about the area. So I was just a little worried that I, maybe didn't have the business knowledge to get past it. But for me, it was like a combination of a hybrid of, reading like a textbook almost from the modules, as well as having like the in-person kind of training. So I think the combination of the two was kind of what made it unique. And Dan was the best part. I mean, he was great. Could not have done it without him. I think he was very much more detailed and very more like detail oriented than I've kind of seen anyone or would have expected. And he definitely went above and beyond in every way, like whether it was like, going past making an hour session like 2 hours or just willing to put in all the effort necessary. So he really he cared about, each client. It was pretty clear.
If you're just joining us today, don't forget to subscribe, so you will get new videos on landing your dream consulting job as soon as they drop. So, why does McKinsey ask the why McKinsey question? The product of a consulting firm is its people, and McKinsey, like other top consulting firms, invests a lot of time and resources in its consultants. A new class of consultants will take about 2 years to start contributing to the firm's bottom line rather than consuming because of the significant amount of training they need. So, every new hire is a long-term investment that needs to be thought through before an offer is made. This is why McKinsey asked the why McKinsey question and spends time and effort talking about the McKinsey culture. They want to make sure you have thought through this career move carefully and understand whether you will fit in the office environment and stay for the long term. Next, to understand the firm better, let's talk about what makes McKinsey unique.
There are many aspects that make McKinsey different. It is the oldest management consulting firm, founded in 1926. The firm was founded on the core value of the obligation to dissent, established by Marvin Bower, a managing partner from the 50s, which is still an integral part of how the firm behaves till this day. The obligation to dissent means that anyone on the team, even the newest analyst, can and must speak up if they feel the recommendation the team is making is not the right one. This ensures that the best thinking of every member of the team is put into solving the client's problem. McKinsey is largest among the top strategy consulting in terms of revenues and number of employees. And McKinsey only works on high-impact client problems that can range from large corporate acquisitions to geographic expansion strategies. The firm was an early adopter of bringing functional expertise to clients as the industry grew. The firm hires professionals with expertise in marketing, operations, digital solutions, and other areas out of industry. Because while great problem solvers can solve any problem, an expert who has seen similar problems can help the team solve the problem faster and more accurately. McKinsey is truly a global firm. It operates under a global staffing model, and firm members from around the world are easily accessible. So yes, McKinsey is different from most management consulting firms. But you probably wondered whether McKinsey is just different from most consulting firms or whether it's different from the other top strategy firms, BCG and Bain. The true answer is that
At the highest level, there's not much difference in the training and development you would expect. All three firms invest heavily in their new consultants. But there are differences. McKinsey is the largest and most prestigious of the firms. BCG puts a lot of effort in coming up with the most intellectually sound answer. It prides itself on creating a unique framework for every client and problem. And Bain is known to be the most collegial. Because the top strategy consulting firms are more alike than different, what will help you the most in answering the why McKinsey question is to think about the office you would like to work in or the people you have met. In thinking about the office, the type of work a regional office focuses on will depend, of course, on the dominant regional industry, but also what the partners are good at. So, for example, if you want to do consumer work, it makes sense to focus your efforts on the office with most partners specialized in the industry. Besides industry focus, offices can differ in terms of the travel expected, which can be important for you if you have a family. In thinking about the people, as you advance in the interview process, it can be powerful to have a personal answer to the why question. Have you met a McKinsey consultant who enjoyed a conversation with? Or someone whose personality and problem-solving approach resonated with you? Tell your interviewer what qualities you admire about the consultant and what you hope to learn from them once you join. This will definitely make you stand out. Another really powerful way to answer the why McKinsey question is to talk about your past experience and where you see your future in 5 years, and how McKinsey is the perfect segue between the two. Let's show you sample answers to the why McKinsey question. I had an informational interview with Ben, who told me about the firm's operations practice and the work he did, streamlining the warehousing and distribution operations of an online retailer. I'm interested in helping to make business greener and more efficient. I would love to join McKinsey and do work like that. I read a McKinsey quarterly article on the impact that the COVID pandemic is having on the retail clothing industry, and how both the industry's marketing and supply chain functions will need to adopt to compete in the future. I'm very interested in the future of retail apparel and would love to learn more and to help clients reshape this industry. I have been a member of my campus's Environmental Sustainability Club for 4 years and led it for the last 2. I want to use my engineering degree to help the planet transition to a low-carbon future. But to do that, I first need to hone my business and problem-solving skills. Working at McKinsey will help me build those skills and prepare me for leadership positions at green technology firms. Here is what one of MCO's ex-McKinsey coaches said when asked, why McKinsey? I love McKinsey because the make your own McKinsey culture pushes you to identify what you are passionate about. Yet, there is assurance that McKinsey is there to support you every single step of the way. There are lots of good paths laid out for you. If you join as a BA and before you make associate, paid MBA, fellowship in an industry you are interested in geographic mobility, move to the office of your choice, provided they accept you and secondment to clients so you can gain industry exposure. We want to give you our 4 tips on things not to say when answering the why McKinsey question. Avoid generic answers, such as, I love traveling, or I want to work on many different problems. Second, of course, never say that you're in it for the money. Third, McKinsey consultants know that they are the largest strategy firm and most prestigious, so there's no need to remind them. Fourth, finally, never say that you just need a job. McKinsey wants to know that you have carefully thought through this decision, so you need to show that this is the best next step in your career. So, there you are, everything you need to know about the why McKinsey interview question.
And if you want to shortcut your mastery of the type of consulting interview questions you might encounter in interviews, so you can land your dream offer, I would love to help you. My team and I offer an entire curriculum teaching you how to prepare for consulting interviews, including the case and fit interviews and all other consulting interviews. One-on-one coaching with former MBB interviewers who can work on your specific casing strengths and weaknesses so you feel confident when you walk into interviews. We have a proven process. In fact, here are Eve and Nikhil to tell you about their experience working with NCO.
So my learning curve actually went like that, and then with MCO, it went straight up. So that's kind of why I really love MCO, and that's why I'm happy I did it. It's really worth it. It's worth it. So it's so worth it.
My background's not in economics or business, so I didn't know too much about the area. So I was just a little worried that I, maybe didn't have the business knowledge to get past it. But for me, it was like a combination of a hybrid of, reading like a textbook almost from the modules, as well as having like the in-person kind of training. So I think the combination of the two was kind of what made it unique. And Dan was the best part. I mean, he was great. Could not have done it without him. I think he was very much more detailed and very more like detail oriented than I've kind of seen anyone or would have expected. And he definitely went above and beyond in every way, like whether it was like, going past making an hour session like 2 hours, or just willing to put in all the effort necessary. So he really he cared about each client. It was pretty clear.
Want to learn how you can get my consulting offers help to land the consulting job of your dreams? For a limited time, I have asked my consulting offer team of former recruiters from Bain, BCG, and McKinsey to help anyone who's watching this video on YouTube get more interviews and land more offers. When you click the link in the description box below, you will be able to book a free 30-minute strategy session with one of our team members. The best part? Typically, we charge $1,000 for these strategy sessions, but until the slots run out, you can grab one of the $1,000 strategy sessions today, absolutely free. All you need to do is click the link in the description box below and schedule your free strategy session. Our other videos can help you land your dream consulting offer. Check out our video on consulting behavior interviews, what they are, plus 4 tips to ace them. I will see you next time.